Good morning, robotics people. I just wanted to check in with you this morning. I want to set up a new assignment for this week. We're going to be trying something a little different and maybe a little more tricky than what we've done in the past. What I wanted to work with today, let's see if I can find it for you, is I wanted to start you on another one of our activities. So we're going to go to Education Vex and go to Activities. And we're going to try, we've done many of these, and some of them are a little too easy for you, to be quite honest with you right now. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to work our way into using some programming that will be able to identify different things and change accordingly. So like a real robot, you'd want it to be able to sense where it's not going to walk into a wall, or it's not going to over tighten a lid or a screw or a nut. Well, in this case, we're going to have a robot go through a wall maze. And this is the dynamic wall maze activity. It's a new activity from Vex. And let's see, I'll bring it up for you guys. So if you look at the dynamic wall maze, it's pretty cool. The reason it's so different than any other project you have been working on is because you are going to have to work your way through this maze in a way to get yourself from beginning to end. Sounds easy, right? Because each cube is 200 millimeters still. But you can't really use distance like you would before, because now every time you refresh the maze, a different one of 9 different mazes comes up. So this makes it a lot more difficult for you guys. So I think if we learn how to use a coding trick, which will allow you to repeat commands and to sense things and react to them, we'll be able to get right through this. All right, so for Robotics 1, I would like you guys to do the first one, level 1, 2, and 3. Robotics 1 needs to do 1, 2, and 3. Tech 8 needs to do 1, 2, and 3. Robotics 2 at the high school, you're also going to add the bottom here. Okay? So if anything else, is there any other work in here? I think this is probably just advice anyway, but regardless, I'll need all 3 of these. If there's ever any extra stuff in here down below, I'd want Robotics 2 to do that, okay? All right, so let's take a look at the challenge. So the actual maze or the playground you're going to use is dynamic wall maze. So let's get back there first. So I'll go back over here and I'll get myself a VEX Code VR page. And I'll go back here and I'll go to VR Vex. And once I do that, now we're in the right place. So we're going to use the playground. And we're going to want a dynamic wall maze. And here it comes, okay? So the tricky thing about this activity is going to be for you to realize that this maze, watch it, is constantly changing. So, truth be told, we need to figure out a way to get through this maze by either sensing a wall or sensing open space, right? So one or the other will hopefully get us through this maze. And even with all that said, it doesn't look quite so easy. So, like all good people who do mazes, the first thing I do is figure out the right way, which is backwards. You do it backwards, and it seems to be a lot easier for some reason. Okay? And then we have to figure out coding that will be able to sense where and when these walls come up. The YouTube video I'm going to show you, I have one of my other colleagues, Mark Johnson, with the Oswego with him. He was nice enough to make these videos for us to use and make them public. Like I made mine public, which is kind of a good thing to do for each other. And one of the things they wanted to do is make it so that it was something that all right, so